morning, Winthrop Vikings.
Today is Friday the 13th on a day 4 schedule.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Avery, and I hope everyone had a great third week.
I know I did. All my teachers are great and we are in full swing.
Clubs are already starting up and trying to recruit new members. Make sure to look around for different posters to see what clubs we have started.
We will be holding a special Wake Up Winthrop Clubs edition the last week of September to let you know all about the different clubs, what they do, and how to join.
Newspaper Club will hold its first open meeting this Sunday, September 16th at 2 p.m. in the Media Lab in room 313. See Mr. Donnelly for any questions. In the meantime, check out whsvikingtimes.com for all the news stories. This past week has been our first full week, and with that comes the start of things like Student Council.
Here's Ryan to tell us all about what they do, who's in charge, and how you can join the amazing organizations.
Hi, I'm Ryan with Wake Up Winthrop. The school year is just starting up again, which means the Student Council will be back to work and creating some amazing memories for the 2024 to 2025 school year. The Student Council is a group of creative kids and teachers who create some amazing school events, fundraisers, and various drives. Stuco runs events like the blood drive, bake sales, clothing drives, spirit weeks, runs our pep rally, and creates school culture through various fun activities. These events help make the school a more fun environment and help us remember our time at Winthrop High. The team also travels to the Cape for the annual meeting of different councils, connecting with other schools and collaborating on projects. Amelia Spencer is the president of Stuco, with Talia Martucci taking the vice president position, with their two advisors, Miss Costigan and Miss Tarantino. We caught up with some of them to learn more about who they are, what they are excited for this year, and find out why you should join our amazing Student Council.
Council is in charge of planning student events for the entire school. We also run fundraisers and charity events.
Stuco is in charge of representing the entire student body to make it one cohesive community.
For Stuco, we're in charge of running events and it's leadership, but for the whole school.
So we're actually still finalizing some events that we would like to hold this year, but every year we do Kindness for Colleen for our teachers. We plan pep rally and spirit weeks. We are going to be doing the blood drive again in January and the Polar Plunge in March.
For quarter one, what Stuco has planned is Kindness for Colleen, an elderly people food drive, a back to school drive, and a football barbecue.
We have a few fundraisers getting talked about, and we have some new ideas coming in to fundraise.
To be a part of Student Council, you really have to be a team player. You work with a lot of students in the school, a lot of teachers, so you really have to have that quality of being able to collaborate with different people.
To be a part of Stuco, you do not have to have any specific qualities because our doors are open every other Thursday at 7:10 in the morning, and all you have to do is be yourself.
The best quality you can have to be a part of Stuco is leadership and just being friendly with everyone and having good ideas.
Anyone can get involved in Student Council. We have general council meetings monthly, so if you would like to join, our first meeting was actually Thursday, September 12th. But if you're still interested in joining, just come find me or Ms. Dorso.
Looks like the Student Council will be hard at work. It will certainly be a fun year. Make sure to join Student Council if you're interested in helping out. That's all we have for you today. Let's go back to Thomas and Avery in the studio.
Thanks, Ryan. I hope that the council is able to fundraise and set up lots of fun things for this year. There is still time to get involved and make a difference in our school community. Plus, it looks great on a resume.
Last week, we met 3 of our new staff members, Miss Lewis, Miss Shu, and Mr. Tourouse. This week, we have Hassan to introduce us to even more of our new staff and to welcome them into the new year.
Hi, my name is Hassan Burkish with Wake Up Winthrop. As we kick off the new school year, you may have noticed the staff roster has changed drastically, with many teachers coming and going. Today, we will introduce you to and help you get to know some of the new teachers that we didn't meet last week.
As you may know, many teachers have left or retired since last year, such as Mr. Leonardo, Miss Driscoll, Miss Irvine, and Mr. Beck. Rather than focusing on the negatives, we will be meeting and introducing the newly hired teachers, Mr. Dower and Mex Heafy in the math department, along with Miss Cornor in the English department. We'll be finding out what classes they teach, their opinions on WHS so far, what they previously taught, along with how many years they have been teaching.
I teach geometry and algebra 2.
Alright, so I teach English for freshmen and for sophomores, and I do both CP and honors.
Teach Algebra 1 honors and CP geometry.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, from my past experience relative to that, it's very pleasant teaching here. I've really enjoyed the no cell phone policy. The students are so polite, and they pay attention so well. I mean, it's really nice being a teacher here.
Being a teacher here at Winthrop High School is a lot of fun. It can sometimes be chaotic, but for the most part, it's a controlled chaos.
So this is my first teaching job ever, so I feel like I really like the environment I've experienced at WHS so far, but I also have nothing to base it off of, but I really do love all the students and all the teachers, and I'm having a great time so far.
So last year, I was just starting my journey into being a teacher, and I was at Medford High as a building sub and security. And that was challenging. That was challenging.
So I have been all over the place. This is not my first school. I've taught everything from 9th grade to seniors. I taught travel literature, nonfiction, contemporary lit, pretty much every book you can think of.
So I just graduated from Framingham State University, and this is my first year teaching.
Really, this is my first year teaching officially, but my second year in the biz, as it was.
So this would be my 4th year teaching.
Let's all make sure our new teachers here feel welcome and at home at Winthrop High School. Now back to Marley and Fabiano in the studio.
Thanks, Asen. It's great to get to know more of the new teachers. I hope that they feel comfortable in our school and stay for many years to come.
I was excited to meet them, but I'm even more excited about the upcoming soccer season. Last week, boys and girls soccer kicked off their seasons. Here's Matt to tell us more about it.
Hi, I'm Matt with Wake Up Winthrop, and today we're looking at boys and girls soccer. With school starting and sports fully in swing, boys and girls soccer have gone through their first few games and are off to a great start. Today we caught up with their captains to see how their season have gone. The boys had an impressive record of 6-11 last year, with an excellent playoff run, making it to the second round for the first time in 3 years. The boys graduated 6 seniors, including their goalie Mateo Martinez, which means a lot of players will need to step it up this year to match their success. Senior and junior captains Sebastian Yepes and Noah will bring experience and leadership to the team, while underclassmen Matthew Mataloni, Kai Faber, and Junior will have to step it up in their respective positions. The boys had their first game of the season in home opener last Monday against Salem, winning 4-2 with Bobby and Junior both scoring a pair of goals. The boys then lost to Saugus with a score of 2-0, but we'll see them again at home, hoping to get one in the win column. The team then faced a tough loss, 8-1 against the very strong Team Beverly, with Kai Faber scoring the sole goal in the second half, and lost 2-1 against Swampscott with Noah Baisdover scoring a goal.
The season hasn't started how we wanted it to start. We're bouncing back. We're playing well in games. Score hasn't shown how we've done. And I think practices are going well, so yeah.
I feel like things that we do well in the team are sending through balls. We do a lot of through balls, and sometimes it goes good, and sometimes it doesn't, but that's something that we're pretty good at. And then one thing that we need to really improve on, like I said, is probably switching the ball. And also it would be probably, one touch passing, 2 touch passing. That's what we really need to learn on, because if we do that, I feel we're going to be unstoppable in the midfield and, stop being, we got to just go for the ball and not be scared, you know what I mean?
Team I really want to see this season again is August. We lost them 2-0 on our worst game of the season. We definitely know we can beat them, so.
One team I think I want to go up against is definitely Gloucester. Had a tough outing last year, but definitely could come back this year and definitely put a few goals up.
I feel like we've done pretty good this season. We have a win, we have a few losses, but I feel like our strengths are our defense is pretty strong, our attackers is pretty strong. I feel like we have to work on our midfield though. That's probably our weakness. I mean, we have amazing midfielders. It's just that, we need to release the ball quicker, play 1-2, switch the ball a lot more. But I feel we're doing good overall.
So not the start to the season we wanted. Record definitely doesn't show how we are as a team, but every game and every practice we've improved, and hopefully we'll come back with a few strong wins in the upcoming week.
Last year, the girls had a rebuilding year with big wins against Excel Academy and Salem. They lost a ton of seniors, meaning many players will have to step it up this year, taking over these positions. Captains Talia Martucci, Mara Maloney, and Gabby Bonapani are aiming to bring their experience to the team and have a better season than last year. So far, the girls had a huge team win to beat Excel 8-0 with 2 goals by Marwa and a goal by Talia, Angela, Stella, Sophia, and Polly. And Tori had a shutout. The girls then lost to Salem 4-1 with Angela scoring a nice goal to get them on the board. The girls then had a tough string of losses versus some great NEC teams. Now that the team has seen some tough opponents, the girls hope to grow from their losses and continue to get their systems tighter.
So something we need to work on is definitely our offensive play. I think we just need more shots on net, and overall just midfield just needs to try to clear it up faster, and yeah. After our first few games, we've noticed that our team is really hardworking and encourage each other on the field.
Some of the weaknesses we definitely have is the fact that we lost a lot of seniors this year, but if we just keep working hard, I know we can get better. A player that I think really stepped up this year was Grace Garzella. She's playing defense this year, and she's really good at attacking the ball and just making sure that she does her job on the field.
So one person that I think who stepped up is definitely Tori. She's been making some crucial saves for us and just keeping us in a lot of the games.
Yeah.
So I was most excited to play Mystic Valley due to a little TikTok controversy because of, But now I'm most excited to play Excel because
definitely. It's one of the games where we're more confident in versing the other team. We have higher chances of winning.
Yeah,
we
more
work
match.
better at it.
So it's fun.
The girls will take on Danvers at 4 p.m. today, and the boys will take on Peabody 4 p.m. on Monday. Best of luck to both teams for the rest of their season. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. I'm looking forward to watching them play this year. Speaking of soccer, with the start of sports comes the start of the stew.
For the incoming freshmen, the stew is something you may have heard about, but there are some general rules you have to follow. Here's Marley, Tina, and Aaron to tell us more about it.
This weekend we went to the football game and we noticed how shameful the student section was.
Needless to say, it was a disgrace. There were no people, no chants, and it was very quiet.
In honor of the home opener on Friday, we wanted to give the Vikings a little refresher so we don't embarrass ourselves.
Let's do a quiz to see what you guys already know.
First question. We will start with an easy one. What should be done while watching the game? A. Standing at all times. B. Chanting. C. Having good sportsmanship. And D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above.
Next question. Who stands in the front of the student section? A. Freshmen. B. Juniors. C. Seniors. Or D. Sophomores. The answer is C. Seniors at the front.
If you get hungry at the game, what should you do? A. Bring a snack from home. B. Support the senior class at the concession stand. C. Starve. D. Eat before.
The correct answer is B. The class of 2025 is hosting the concessions this Friday, so make sure you support them.
Can I have a Starburst?
Thank you for supporting the class of 2025.
Next up, what should you do when the Vikings score a touchdown? A. Start a chant. B. Charge the field. C. Cheer for the opposing team. Or D. Be loud.
The correct answer is A. Start a chant. Remember, only say it 3 times.
Let's go Vikings! Let's go Vikings! Let's go Vikings!
Last question. How should you dress for the game? A. In pajamas. B. Following the theme. C. The opposing team's theme. Or D. In prom attire.
The correct answer is B. For example, if the theme is white, I'll wear white. Now that everyone's up to date on how the student section should look, we expect everyone to be on their A game tonight.
All in all, just be loud, be supportive, and we hope to see everybody there.
Now back to Avery and Hassan in the studio.
The stew's always been my favorite part of the game. The energy's always the best. Well, that's all we have for you today. We'll see you again next week.
Roll Vikes!